Hey guys, my name is Mike or Kubera. Today we've got Tezos, the lawsuit against one of the behemoths in the ICO world. Now, this was news from a little while ago, but there's been an update. I didn't really report on it at first, but I saw this, and oh boy, this isn't a good precedent for the future of ICOs. There's a second class action lawsuit. The first one was filed in California, now in Florida. And around possibly 30,000 participants could try and, get into these class action lawsuits, as with other attorneys and other lawsuits possibly filing up. And this is, I don't know, not good. So stay tuned, let's discuss this. Okie dokie, so the Tezos ICO lawsuit scandal, supposedly, let's just go with that. It started a little bit ago. This started like 2-3 weeks ago, and at that point, a couple days after, the founders of the ICO said there's no problem, it'll just blow over, where that hasn't been the case. There's been more class action lawsuits filed, and pretty much it's been over the fact that the ICO was indeed an offering of security, though the company did not undertake to receive SEC approval for the issuance of a security, nor did it seek to vet all investors as accredited according to the SAFT. And also onto that, according to the filing, notwithstanding the defendant's attempts to avoid governmental and private scrutiny, it is clear that the financiers were indeed profit-seeking investors in a security, and that defendants promoted and conducted an unregistered offering of securities, not a charitable fundraiser. The suit falls in line with the first filing filed earlier in California, and there's other companies that are getting really excited because it's a bunch of lawyers, ambulance chasers we like to call them, and they see a bunch of money. They're like, oh, we can have a slice of that juicy pie. And once that happens, then everybody who participated, who got their Tezos, well, then they got excited and they decided, you know what, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to participate part of this. And it's very sad when this happens, because this is the beginning of the ICO bubble beginning to burst, at least from my perspective. This is just my opinion. If I offend you, please feel free to dislike a video and comment why. But yeah, so I think ICOs are in a bubble, and this bubble may last for another year or two, but it's already been slowly declining, where you see that caps have been boop, 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 from 100 million to 50 million to 20 million, and a lot of ICOs aren't reaching their caps, so that's kind of interesting, where it's like you begin to wonder, well, what happens now when that's going on? But okay, I think it'll just blow over, where 90% of the ICOs, most of them are scams. Well, not most of the 90%. There's a small majority, not majority. What am I saying today? A small minority of ICOs are the bad guys. They're scammers, just complete, boom, outright. Then there's a bunch of other ICOs that aren't really following regulations. Not that there is regulations, but now sort of with China and the US is SEC stuff going on for the past couple of months. It's been interesting, but with this, it's like a bunch of companies. I don't think their main mission is to screw people over. They just want a bunch of money. It's just a lot of greed. And the investors participating in this, they're all greedy too. You can't see it's just a grandma who's like, oh, what was my last $1,000? Well, if that happened, that's grandma's fault there. She should have done her research. Let's say I tell you guys, hey, invest in this ICO, boo, 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 or that one, and you guys go and do it, and then it flops, and you blame me. You should be blaming yourself. Now, that is due to the fact that a lot of people, unfortunately, just throw their money into these ICOs or anything with Bitcoin or cryptocurrency related, and they don't even know what Bitcoin is. They're just like, then they get upset when they lose money. Some get really happy when they strike lucky, but that's all it is, luck. It's just being in the right place at the right time, where the next day, boom, you lose it all. It happens very quickly in the crypto world, 10 or 20 times faster and more powerful than in the normal stock world. Now, regulations are coming, and I think ICOs are a good thing. I think this is great. When the bubble will burst, sure, ICOs will sort of simmer down, but you'll have the best of the best, the creme de la creme at the top, And these ICOs may raise 5, 10, 15 million dollars, but you know, they'll be able to do it. They'll survive. And you see companies like GoDaddy and Google and Facebook would survive the 2001 bubble. No, not Facebook. Not Facebook. I think Facebook came after 2004. Anyways, so yeah, you had companies that survived that. You will have companies that survive this, and those will be the best. The blockchain technology is here to stay. I'm excited. I think this, unfortunately, this one piece isn't good. If we have more of these, then that could begin, like, it's not good that we're in a bubble and it'll burst, because then it's going to suck for the next like 2 or 3 years or whatever. But eventually, you know, change comes slowly, and it's one of those things that needs to happen, I guess, for people to learn and take whatever they can out of these experiences. And yeah, so if you're just an investor, I would not look into this and be like, oh, I can just sue my company and get my money back, because that's just a horrible decision. Anyways, if you're going to be investing in ICOs, I think a lot do have something great to offer, but there's a lot that also don't. They just want money. You're able to get money. You are, like, these are pumps. They work for a lot of people. Boom, it just like happens, but you gotta be careful. Anyways, my name is Mike Recupera. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. We did not post yesterday. I decided to take a break because I was traveling. We're in Canada right now. We're going to be heading to Mexico very soon, so we're going to have some awesome views down there. And yeah, I'm excited for what's coming. So future collaborations as well. And there is one I'm working on right now for the other channel, but maybe, as always, someone else links it. But yeah, we'll see you probably tomorrow. So bye.